What up, YouTube? Nice and Gear Insights here with another short review of a knife that I got. This is actually out of the whole box that what's his name, Dragoon LSK sent me. This is the very last one. This will be the last review out of all the knives that he sent me. And this is the Vosteed Ankylo with the Vanker lock. And on this one, this is actually the most premium version you can get. So this is, or actually no, it's not. This is aluminum scales. I think they're most premium. I could be wrong right now. I don't know if this comes in actual titanium scales as well, but this is definitely the premium version with the ELMAX blade. So the Vanker lock is kind of like a pivot button lock. Works well, fidgety. You have a reverse or a regular flipper tab in the back, very slim, very small. You got the front flipper. You can use the front flipper on this, works well. You can do the reach around on this as well, no problem. You got the finger hole for the reverse flick, thumb flick of course as well. I'm not very good at thumb flicking though, at least not if it's a hole most of the time. Thumb studs I have no problem. And then you got your pocket clip here, which is, I believe this is a steel pocket clip. Those are aluminum scales with steel liners. You can see that here with lots of weight relief milling inside. You got quite a few screws on this one actually. You got 3 screws on each side. You have a reversible pocket clip. You do not have a blind cover here for the open, which is fine. I mean, I know that some other Vosteeds have it. They have like a little cover that's screwed in and then will be switched around if you switch your pocket clip. But overall, yeah, great knife. The Vanker lock on this one works great. I know that there had been some knives. I'm not sure if it was the Ankylo specifically or if it was the Vanker lock specifically. There was some issues where people complained about that the Vanker lock was not working properly. I think either disengaging or not locking up or something. I can't remember exactly what the issue was, but I know there was some issues with the Vanker lock where for some people. And I can honestly say on this model, I don't know how long Dragoon has it had already, or how much he flicked it, how much he played with it. All I know is that this specific model, for the time being I have it, I didn't experience any negatives towards that, and everything is working fine. So I recommend this knife if you like Vosteed and if you like the Vanker lock and this kind of profile. I mean the profile, I love this knife, I love it. You got really extensive chimping, but the chimping is not too aggressive, but it's still there. It still works. You got a not very pronounced forward choil, but it works. It does work perfectly fine. Vanker lock works fine. No issues here. Due to the thing being with steel liners, and I think the lock construction itself makes this a little bit heavier than some other knives. It feels heavier than, like, for instance, the Vosteed Thunderbird that I just reviewed. But let's get into the technical details real quick, and then I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So this is, I believe, definitely over 4. Yeah, almost 5 ounces. Yeah, you can tell the difference. This is a heavier knife. And I think, like I said, it has to do with the Vanker lock, and also with the fact that it has full-length steel liners, and even though it's aluminum, you can still feel the weight on it. So this is definitely a substantial knife. So let's see overall length on this one. I think this is like a medium-sized knife, like 7.5-ish, 7 3/4 actually, almost a full size. You got a 3 3/16 length blade. You got a cutting edge of 2 15/16, so not even 3-inch cutting edge, which is fine. So it's a decent EDC carry. It will do the task. You got a nice forward choil. You got a sharpening choil that works. You have no issues there. You will get some sharpening life out of this knife. no problems. Overall, it does look good. I mean, I gotta admit, the Ankylo looks really good. It's a really, really good looking knife. So here's size comparison here with the Manix 2, and then here the Para 3. As you can see, it's much closer to the Para 3 actually. A little bit bigger than the Para 3. Let me see, what else do we got? Then we got the Asher Spyro here and frag tie. Also very close in size. The Spyro is a little bit smaller. Where did it go? Here it is. The Cetivian ST995 size comparison wise. So you can see that as well. And then last but not least, the Lander, NAF's Lander 1 in size comparison. So besides it being a quieter, heavier knife, you can see the scales is also pretty thick, like because of the inside liners. You have quite a thick knife. I mean, like I said, it's a very substantial knife, but it does not feel bad. I mean, it's really comfortable. I like actually that it is thicker. I mean, there's a lot of, like, just to show you guys, so you can see that it's quite thicker than the Spyro actually, for instance. So there's quite a bit of difference between those two. Yeah, overall, I'd say still recommended knife. I'm not sure. I think that the ELMAX versions were going, or were sold for, I think, right around $169, which is not a bad price. I mean, you got ELMAX steel, which is a good steel. You got aluminum scales. You got this really nice Ankylo lock mechanism, which I'd say in my case it has not had any issues. If it works, it works. I can't speak of negatives about it. So in my book, this is a recommended knife. And that's all I can say about this knife. I don't have any negatives. I like the frag pattern on it. It's got decent jimping. It's got a good sized blade. The only negative probably I can say is that it's close to 5 ounces, but for the size it's a little heavy, but it's not that bad. Still easy carry, not too bad. It's more for like jeans carry. I wouldn't probably put it in my shorts or whatever, also because of the thickness, but in jeans, work jeans, no problem at all. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me for today. If you like my content, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.